Ladies and gentlemen.
Armie Hammer is in the news again. This story was going around several years ago about the fact that he and this woman were talking, and he was expressing to her all of his deep, dark fantasies, which included cannibalism. And he claims that it was all just hot talk, you say things that you want to do, but you don't really want to do it. It's just, getting your blood pumping. My blood's pumping all right, pumping because I'm terrified because you want to eat my arm. And it didn't bode well for him because as much as people wanted to, give grace to everybody's weird things behind closed doors, collectively, we're not there as a society embracing cannibalism. I feel that we're not far from it, but collectively, we still know that one's wrong. And he met with a lot of criticism. Well, recently, he's come out to say that he has taken a big bite out of a pumping heart from an animal after he killed it on a hunting trip, and that it's just the wild man in him from days gone by, the primitive man, the hunter and gatherer within him that incensed him to take a bite out of that bleeding heart. And I just have to say to you, Armie, it's been in your past that you wanted to gnaw on the limbs of your date. I just feel like you should shy away from any kind of talk in which you're sinking your teeth into the warm, beating heart of any animal. Like, I know it wasn't your girlfriend or your date whose heart you were chewing on. I just feel like you and warm, bleeding flesh and your teeth should just not be part of what you talk about in interviews. I think you should avoid those topics just for your own self-preservation. I don't care that you tell me it wasn't a human and that you're still not into cannibalism and that you never were and that it was people were just really taking your words out of context, and that even though you said you wanted to eat your girlfriend, you didn't really want to eat her, but you are going to rip into the chest of the animal that you just slayed and eat its still beating heart. I just feel like you should just maybe watch out about the way you say things, because it makes people think that maybe you weren't joking in those text messages. And maybe your fetishes are becoming all too real and that you're trying it out on the animal before you can find a girl who you can try it on. I don't know, Armie. Seems like something you might want to consider. Also this week, we were exposed to Pete Davidson. Now, he has recently had all of his tattoos removed. He is everywhere letting you know about the process that it is to get a tattoo removed. Like, he's the only person who's ever done it. And of course, they have to take layers of your skin off. How else would they do it? But he says it involves taking off layers of your skin, and then you can't go out into the sun, and then it takes weeks of recovery, and then you got to do it 12 times. And he really wants to let you know he suffered. But he's gotten all his tattoos removed, and now he has done a photo shoot in which you can appreciate this now virgin skin of his. And I just feel like whoever encouraged him to do this is out to get him and wants him to fail as a human being. Pete Davidson was given the saddest haircut. This is the haircut from the family who's got 7 boys. The mom has just purchased some hair clippers to save them some money. She's going fast because there's something burning on the stove. And she's just, buzzing it all off. She's not really worried about making sure there's any fade or anything. This is just a real quick once over because that spaghetti sauce is going to boil over. And so we've got that haircut going. And then we've got him in his whitey tighties, very clearly having skipped leg day, for the last 20 years. And I just want to help him realize that we're excited for him about his tattoo removal. I think it was a well thought out plan. I think that people are getting way too excited with the micro tattoos, and everyone looks like they got a ballpoint pen during elementary school and just went to town on themselves. So well done getting that mess erased. However, I don't feel like we all have to celebrate this with you and your whitey tighties. Also somebody who needs to put some clothes on and stop thinking that we care about all of the exposure is Chrissy Teigen. Now, obviously, at the Grammys, she showed up in a garbage bag with some see-through mesh and a corset and called that an outfit. But she decided to take the dress off so she could jump in a bathtub with all of her kids. Why she felt that she needed to do that, but then also document it for the masses and then post it so that we could all see, is beyond me. Now, far apart from the fact that I think it's hella weird to get in a bath with all of your kids, look at that bathwater. I think that the logistics of bathing with 3 kids is just unimaginably horrible. So many bodies squirming around, so many kids falling in the water, pull Junior out, and that kid's getting soap in his eyes, and that kid's, getting splashing all over the place. The bathroom's soaking wet, they're sloshing water everywhere. Let's play roller coaster as they're going up and down in the bathroom. I don't know why she tried to pretend like this was a happy moment in which they all sat in the tub together. Don't they have enough money for a hot tub? If you guys want a hot water moment together, they make things for that. You don't all have to get in the tub. But logistically, it's weird. But also, let's just not skip the fact that you as a mother bathing with your kids, and that kid's kind of old, is weird as all get out. People have different social norms in their homes. Some people are more okay with nakedness in the house, and you're walking in and out of the bathroom while your parents are going to the bathroom or whatever. I mean, that's not my vibe, but people can do different things. I think that making bath time with mom a thing is verging on the extreme weird. And even if you're okay with people coming into the bathroom and brushing their teeth while you're peeing, I find that to be incredibly weird. But some people are totally fine with it and think I'm weird for needing there to be a hard no on that kind of thing. When the bathroom door is closed, that's an invitation for you to stay on that side of the door. Even if you're, just a family that feels we're all just naked underneath, so what difference does it make? Fine. But do we need to document the bathing with the boys and you're the mom? You've just gotten into weird territory. That's all I'm saying.